off, this is obviously your homepage. It's going to show you at a glance what's going on. It's also going to suggest that you do advertising, right? That's totally fine. That's part of the game. But if we actually click into info, so the third, so the first thing is your business name is Whole You, right? That's what it stands for, right? Just Whole You with a period.
Correct.
Good. So under that, we have your different business categories. Now, the first category that shows up is your primary category. So your meat and potatoes is career guidance service, correct? Okay. And then you have consultant, life coach, wellness program, educational consultant, video production service. So here's where you can have up to 10 categories, and you probably offer all those things. Consultants a little general, of course, and there's no research to show one way or the other, but it's basically from everything that I've learned, just because you have 10, you don't have to use 10. I would even say you could probably get rid of consultant if you wanted to, because it's not going to behoove you. It's not a type of consultant. It's just a general consultant.
Yes.
Video production service. So you do video editing?
I do, but I haven't leveraged that. So I'm happy to drop that as well, because I can see why that's confusing.
I would just because then it kind of puts a little bit more emphasis on the other ones. And then, life coach, wellness program, educational consult, those all fall under the same umbrella of Whole You, right? Very cool. And there you go. You're showing it. Awesome. I love this. And apply. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. So it's going to show you that it's under review. Those reviews can take minutes. It could take a day or two, but it will go through. What happens when you change any information on your profile? Especially if you're a profile that hasn't been active, haven't been using it that much, you might see that when you make changes, you have more reviews. That's okay though. So no worries there. With regards, I know that you chose your location. So I saw on the map, on my map, that you're in Boston basically, and your Chinatown area, right? Yeah. Now you do provide remote online services, right?
That's correct. Like post-pandemic, that was one of my questions, because I saw in your workshop as well, if you have a storefront, that's one thing, you have a physical location. For me, I put the location of the local coffee shop, because I no longer see people in my home office. So for safety reasons and convenience, just putting like the local coffee shop that I would meet someone if I did meet in person. But nowadays it's really just meeting online. So what to do there?
So the unofficial rule of thumb, and this is more again from research and industry experts, basically you could go 20 miles out. So you could choose cities and towns within 20-mile radius. So you don't just have to stick within Chinatown. You could go all Boston. You can go North Shore, South Shore, Metro West, and cover that area. And the thing is, people will play the game where you'll see United States. Just because you're remote doesn't mean that someone in Sacramento, California, you're going to show up for them. So 20 miles, you can add in those towns or cities. You could just do Massachusetts, since we're a small state anyways. You could do that and be just fine.
So to be clear, it would just be in the services area. I could just put Massachusetts as a state?
Correct. So if you want to click that right now.
That would really open things up, wouldn't it?
Yep. X out Boston, and you can just choose Massachusetts. Now, for those watching, if you're in a state like Montana, California, Oregon, Texas, Florida, it's huge. You can't do that. We're in a small, tiny state. So Massachusetts, again, it will be under review.
Bryan, I did have a question there, because I'm interested in being bi-coastal and having clients in Los Angeles as well. Are you able to do, Boston and Los Angeles, or they don't really want you to?
They don't want you to, and it wouldn't work. So you wouldn't actually show up. If anything, you would need, in that case, like another physical mailing address to verify your listing in Los Angeles, and then you could create one. I know people watching would be like, well, I can just get a virtual office space. You need like a legit physical address. You can't do postal annex or a co-working space. It's got to be a legit physical address.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. Google's already ahead of the game on that one. People have been trying it, but yeah. And then your hours, they look good. 9 to 6. Perfect. If you want to scroll down, you already put, okay. So see where it says closed. If you click on the pencil next to those dates, these are special hours. So if you're going to be closed for certain holidays, if you have vacation, you can go in and turn off your hours for those. It will mark you as closed, but not like permanently closed, just that your business is closed for that time.
Okay,
So that's something to do proactively, just to choose your holidays and such.
okay.
And okay, accepted health insurance. So you're not a healthcare provider. That's just because you have chosen, like I think the wellness program.
Right.
You could do that. Your URL is there. So your appointment link, you chose to go to your assessment, which is fine.
Thank